What started off as one of Erin Bates-Payne's best times in life has turned into one of her hardest struggles to date. Erin and her husband Chad welcomed baby Henry, their 7th child, a few weeks ago. A moment of unbridled happiness for both their followers and family. However, a horrific medical crisis soon eclipsed that delight, leaving Erin fighting for her life and her loved ones clinging to faith like never before. The nightmare started soon after Henry was born, and Erin had a really difficult labor that was far different from her prior delivery, according to their heartwarming new video update, Erin's Quest for Healing. Despite Henry's healthy arrival, the experience didn't stop in the delivery room. Erin had a serious infection shortly after, which progressed to septic shock. The situation quickly escalated from serious to life-threatening, despite the doctor's frantic efforts. Erin having a violent seizure was the scariest part. According to Chad, it was the turning point in his life, when an enjoyable hospital stay devolved into a life-or-death struggle. Raw footage was recorded by cameras. Chad was holding her hand while crying. Erin was lying in bed with her body weak, and the family was gathering in silent prayer. The health scare wasn't the only one. Even in the midst of what ought to be a celebration, it served as a reminder of how fleeting life can be. Although Erin eventually recovered, the incident left him with lingering difficulties. Erin's loss of use of her right leg is arguably the most devastating update Chad delivered. Despite conducting several tests, doctors have been unable to offer a definitive answer. The family is in a state of uncertainty, divided between thankfulness for Erin's survival and anxiety about what may come next. Chad said that the uncertainty has been too much to handle. However, he and Erin remain steadfast in their beliefs despite every setback. The family has garnered support from fans all over the world. Comments on YouTube and Instagram are flooded with supportive sentiments. Many people are praying especially for Erin to recover and for her leg to be restored. A supporter said, "Praying for complete healing and strength, especially for her right leg." Another said, "People throughout the world are being inspired by your tale. Remain resilient." The outpouring of support from Tennessee to Brazil has been strong, demonstrating how far the Bates family story is shared. However, there has been criticism about some of the responses. Viewers discussed Chad's strategy in the update video on Reddit. Some thought that instead of focusing on Erin's perspective, he controlled the story and made it feel more like the Chad show. Others contended that since Erin wasn't strong enough to speak for herself, he was just taking over to provide the update. This difference in viewpoint has given the story a new dimension and brought up issues of vulnerability, balance, and how much information a family should divulge when still in the midst of a crisis. The resilience on exhibit is indisputable, even in the face of criticism. Erin has experienced a prolonged hospital stay, a seizure and septic shock. But she keeps moving forward. Now that she and her kids are at home, she is thankful for the love that surrounds her but knows that her healing process is far from complete. During reflective periods, Chad talked on the profound impact that Scripture has had on them. Isaiah 41 verse 10 in particular, which promises, "Fear not, for I am with thee, I will strengthen thee." He claimed that through some of the darkest hours, that verse has been a lifeline. Erin's story is both tragic and motivational for fans. It serves as a reminder that religion, community, and tenacity are what get reality TV families through unfathomable hardships. Erin has a long path to recovery, but baby Henry is doing well right now. The family is deciding to cling to hope, put their faith in prayer, and rely on the international community that has shown them love in the absence of definitive answers from the experts. The Bates family stories, whether they are heartbreaking or endearing, never fail to remind us of the beauty and fragility of ordinary life. Carlin Bates Stewart, her sister, has been commemorating a minor but significant milestone as Erin has been suffering through her valley. Her first family outing as a 5-person family. It was a Saturday morning on the soccer field, and the scene was both commonplace and remarkable. In a charming Instagram montage that received thousands of views right away, Carlin documented the day. It was game day for her son, replete with small cleats, endless enthusiasm, and an entire team of cheerleaders. Navy is his new baby sister, younger brother, and older sister. Her candid and humorous captions summed it up. He has a good kick but not much for sprinting. As Zayd proudly marched onto the field with his siblings cheering him on, the fans laughed right along with her. His sister once leaned over and urged him to return to the course and resume the game. In a gentle whisper, Zayd said to Navy, "Cheer me on." Social media users were moved by those straightforward words, which encapsulated the purity and enchantment of sibling bonds. Wrapped in a warm blanket, baby Navy, who was just 2 weeks old, slept soundly during the entire occasion, utterly unaffected by the commotion around her. She was taking her family out for the first time. Even though she might not recall it, the pictures and film will undoubtedly be added to the family's collection of priceless memories. The day was about more than just soccer, as Carlin's in-laws even flew in to meet their newest grandchild. It was an occasion to celebrate unity. The stewards enjoyed brunch after the game, grinning despite the kind of lovely pandemonium that only parents of 3 small children can fully comprehend. Admiration poured into the comments from fans. Zayd's tenderness was praised by Zach Bates, who said, "Love you, Mom." Evan, meantime, enthusiastically applauded his son's soccer debut. Some merely exclaimed at how rapidly Carlin and Evan appeared to have settled into their roles as parents of 3 small children. A picture of love sewn together by laughter, cooperation, and small victories. What could have been simply another Saturday turned into something much more. Furthermore, this reel wasn't only stuff for Carlin. It was evidence that happiness can appear in the tiniest, loveliest ways, even amid the fatigue of early parenthood. Some Bates updates seem to have been taken directly from a storybook, while others are based on significant family events at home. During their recent trip to London, Katie Bates Clark and her husband Travis experienced just that. A vacation that evolved from a straightforward sightseeing excursion into an unforgettable royal experience. It all began quite casually. As tourists, Katie and Travis were taking pictures in front of Big Ben, walking across Westminster Bridge, and taking in the city's ancient splendor. Travis kept things casual in a vest and sneakers, while Katie looked effortlessly stylish in a neutral jacket and boots. Their entire post exuded the phrase, "dreamy vacation." They had no idea, though, that the true headline was yet in the future. Because then it took place. The Prince and Princess of Wales appeared out of nowhere, leaving the pair standing only a few feet away. As crowds gathered and cameras flashed, Katie and Travis found themselves in a setting fit for a royal documentary. Later, in shock, Katie posted the incident to Instagram. "I'm still in disbelief that I saw-thed them." Meeting British monarchy in person wasn't the only thrill of the trip for a reality TV star from Tennessee. Seemed unreal. Reactions came flooding in. "It was the trip of a lifetime," Carlin Bates added. Zach Witt astonished at the incredible timing. The comment section was ablaze with fans, one of whom wrote, "I think I would faint if I saw the prince and the princess in real life." To demonstrate how far this resonated across the long Bates circle, even Jinger Vullo chimed in with a supportive like. Katie's own caption nicely captured the essence of it. "You've surpassed yourself, London, Big Ben and the royal family. I believe I'm ready to return home." It was no longer merely a journey. It was a gold-etched memory. This post served as a welcome reminder to viewers that the most amazing moments aren't always prearranged. They simply occur. And once they do, you'll have the tale to tell for decades to come. The Bates family never ceases to surprise, whether it's through royal encounters or scenes fit for a runway. And this week, Josie Bates Baca turned her expanding baby bulge into the focal point of a fall fashion presentation, taking the limelight in a completely different way. Josie showed that maternity style can be both stylish and cozy by letting viewers into her life while she was 6 months pregnant in a brand new Get Dressed With Me video. She started the reel in a comfortable, laid-back lounge outfit that was ideal for a slow morning. She changed quickly, though, and put on a sleek olive-green textured dress that perfectly fit her pregnancy. Fans showered the comments with praise for the ensemble, which was accessorized with her typical loose waves, a brown leather handbag and strappy shoes. As one fan put it, That dress fits your growing bump and your body as a whole beautifully. Another pleaded for the link, describing it as ideal for autumn. However, it was more than just the attire that captivated the audience. It was Joss's self-assurance. "So excited to start dressing the bump for fall," she said as the description for the photo. Exuding happiness and excitement for the upcoming months. Josie teased viewers on her Instagram stories by revealing that she is constantly unsure about the gender of the unborn child. This is because she can't help but provide a little mystery. Fans debated in the comments and shared their best predictions after the light-hearted remark set curiosity into overdrive. As Josie entered this new chapter of parenting with style and grace, her sister Carlin was one of the first to tap like, encouraging her. It served as a welcome reminder to fans that, despite the Bates family's wealth of dramatic tales and unexpected revelations, sometimes the most endearing moments are the little ones, like when a mother is spinning in her fall gown. Let's take a moment to review the events that have been taking place in the Bates universe over the last few days. After birthing baby Henry, Erin Bates's suffering turned a time of joy into a time of survival. She then faced a scary medical crisis that left her recovery uncertain and her family relying heavily on faith. We were treated to a touching look into family life by Carlin Bates Stewart. Katie Bates Clark turned her London vacation into a once-in-a-lifetime event by documenting Zayd's soccer debut and the cutest moments with her siblings during her first outing as a mother of 3. She even happened to stumble into the presence of the Prince and Princess of Wales. And with her stylish maternity appearance, Josie Bates Baca dazzled viewers, reminding us that confidence and style go hand in hand even during pregnancy. There is little doubt that the Bates family never ceases providing us with occasions to rejoice, pray, and discuss. To ensure you don't miss any updates, please press the like button, subscribe, and tap the notification bell if you like this in-depth look. And let us know in the comments which of this week's stories most affected you. There will be more Bates family updates soon, so stay tuned on the fame.